like I was 18, up in the plants, chipping rocks, up on 2, keep it mixing, cause you know it's getting shot. I'm ahead, so I gotta know what's right and what is not. It don't matter if it's high, yeah, it's refractory. Mixing all day out in the heat.
All right, I'm on the way to see Precision Refractory. Go to their shop, see what they got going on, what kind of setup they have, what kind of equipment they use. All right, nope, it's the next one. There it is. That's a massive shop.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So we got going on. I wonder. I have a lot of people here. I wonder where we can park.
I'm Precision Refractory with shop manager DJ, and he's gonna show us around a little bit and show us their capabilities and a little bit of their equipment.
Right here we're kind of at the mechanics part of it, shop. So we work on equipment. If it's broke, we bring it here, get it fixed, maybe paint it, go through it all, make sure everything's good before it goes to the next job. So that's where we do all the mechanic work at. Got the little cranes we can pick stuff up out of the field and all that.
You're already building guns. Building
rebuilding guns, rebuild a rig, rebuild mixers, we rebuild our chipping guns. We do all that right here.
Oh, yeah, that's what these guys are doing over here.
Yeah, what they're doing right now.
It's like they're working on some fittings.
Working on what?
Oh, just some fittings.
Yeah.
Revers doors. What's it all? Work on all the mixers.
Yeah, that's
with the chipping done.
All these things are broken right now. As they get through with that, they'll get that next.
So what's wrong with the mixer? Do you happen to
the engine, the piston messed up in it.
Okay. We're just swap them out.
Yeah, we're going. That's just up there. Just our offices and stuff.
Oh, up there.
Yeah, for all the HR and all that is.
All the higher up.
Yeah. All right. This area here, just open area. Just okay, we get stuff to work on. We'll work on it right here. Or sometimes we'll set like this are jobs. They're gonna go on different jobs, so we kind of set it over here till the trucks come. We'll load them up on that side.
Do I do any casts or anything like that in there?
Yes, we do it outside. We do most of our casting off of the jib right now because that's what we got, but we do it outside there. Matter of fact, I got 2 things out there casted right now. We just covered them up, and I brought them outside because they're going to come heat here on Monday.
So this is where you're on the store all your anchors and...
Store anchors and like
needle, material.
Yeah.
Let's see, you got oxygen acetylene. Mm-hmm. So y'all do any kind of fabricating or just doing repairs?
No, we do some fabricating on stuff sometimes.
Different forms and what
we have mostly forms, but not a whole lot of fabricate. So every Thursday we have a safety lunch for the guys. Yeah, they know incidents happening here. Nothing. I mean, when I say none. And we go down there and buy them lunch every Thursday.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So over here, this is where you got the crane. So this is where you can pick up the pipes.
Yeah. We're actually 2 more weeks. We're going to take this crane and move it to the other side. So you'll have 2 on one side, and we're going to put another one here, which will be a 5-ton.
Okay.
Makes it a lot easier picking up pipe, loading up your machines. I mean, it's just a lot easier. I've been with a lot of companies. This here is easy.
Especially when you got the, when you can back up here with the tool.
Yeah, we'll load our tool rooms up, back them up there, go through them, make sure they got everything. We'll go through everything, make sure they got everything in them, get them ready for the next job.
Kind of like the same thing, but they did for our mobile app. Yeah, kind of the same deal. It just makes it a lot easier if you can back up.
So all right, we got a little walkway goes on there. Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's on this side.
Some exhaust valves.
Yeah. That stuff come out that trailer. We just don't go through it. And when they go through everything.
Yeah. Got some thermals and some molds over there.
Yeah. Got them molds.
Like y'all can use some new one. That's just me. That's what I do. I make the molds.
I hear you.
So you got the welding pack over here too?
Yeah, we got welding. We got this 4-pack. We got another one behind us, so we got 8 machines in here. We got more out there. We get too much stuff over here.
Right. Is it a 60 quart?
That's 60 quarts.
Yeah, there you go. That's a big boy right there. And so out in the field, is it the 30 quart the smallest one that you're using?
Yeah.
That's what I figured, yeah. And is it the largest one you have in the truck?
Yeah, that's 60 quart.
60 quart, yeah. That's a big boy right there.
Yeah.
Imagine mega sample with that thing.
So right here, what we do, so you see what they're doing. We get all the welding done over here and that. We hand pack it, put it right there. So we'll be sending them to a peak cure next week.
Peak cure. All right. What are we looking at right here?
That's a reactor ring. That's what all that stuff there is for the reactors.
You got that bait oil put on that, but
Yeah, no, we tracked it with 12L thermbond.
okay.
Yeah. These here are all the spars are right here. Hey, actually, all this stuff is going to Carson, California, Cat.
No, that's all. It's all the qualification.
Yeah, that's why we had to do qualification today for yesterday for the Spectre. Back this week.
Yeah. Was a lot more organized than the tool rooms that I was used to going through. They just had bins and just stuff rolled on.
Yeah, they're nice. You know, I mean, they got the pattern down pat. And we store stuff. Try to store the gun out hose inside the building. We don't try, we do. We try to store all the gun out hose in the building stuff, kind of keep them out of the sun. But we got everything sectioned off where they go at. You know what I mean? Like over there on this side of me, everything's electrical. You go to this other building on the side, but y'all get too far. That's about storm blast hole. See all that stuff? That's where all your welding leads and your essential cords or stuff like that are out. This area where we blast. Yeah, we just blasted that yesterday. That gunite rig, and they're painted today. That's part of the maintenance program.
You do all your.
We do all our sample qualifications in here. Like if some plant people come and they want to see a sample, we bring them in here. We set the gun up over there, and we run it there, and we shoot all that for them. That's set up.
Brand new. Look at this.
Lip brand new, right?
Yeah. And this is going to be all electric. Is that what you said?
That one's pneumatic. You got both pneumatic and electric.
So you can do all your just demos, or y'all doing all the ultimate qualifications and all that stuff?
You do up?
Y'all do all the qualifications?
Yeah, we'll do it. And like I said, sometimes plant people wants to test materials.
Right.
Also, they'll come in here and want you to shoot a material, and we'll shoot it for them so I can see how it goes. Shoot some samples for them. You know, you work in the lab, so.
Yeah. They do this. We do demos and
drop all burn.
Is that a certain kind of paint that y'all use? I mean, it's like
Yeah, I don't know the kind of paint it is. We got painters that do that. We refractory people don't mess with it. Yeah, you'll never get painted. So we got the painter to take care of all that. But yeah, it's a certain kind of paint. This ain't any kind of paint. Like right now, the next thing they're gonna blast is gonna be all these wire blockers. Mm-hmm. What'd you call it?
hopper.
Yeah.
We have the brand, I guess, Hippo hopper.
Yeah. So, but right there in this area, when you come in this area where we got stuff stationed for jobs. Like this is PMEX job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything here on this side is for PMEX.
Everything in particular that job.
Everything's gonna be going to that job. This here is for Carson, starting Carson. There's some more PMEX. We had no more room left over here, so we started putting it over there.
That's gonna be a big job over
Yeah,
there.
California is too. All this material, that's California. Them shells was pretty full, but we shot it. Yeah, we got some stuff out of it. On this side over here, we got all of our raw machines, stud welding machines.
Mm-hmm.
They're all right there.
On silicone?
Yeah. Silicon, some's true. We've got 3 different kinds. That's just where all the guns and the hoses are. So So right here, some more guns. They're waiting to take their turn. They're all three of them eventually be taken apart. Even though they're working, don't matter.
They get apart and revamp.
They're going to revamp them, go through like them there. Then they'll go in there.
Yeah, about them.
Yeah.
These mixes have been revamped as well.
The what? Yeah, they get revamped. That one there probably did. But yeah, anything else, most hair paint like that, revamp.
Deformed or
For a job.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, probably something. They were just seeing them in here right now. Got some right there.
We throw all the brick.
Yeah, we'll keep all our bricks right there, out the weather.
So we learned that pour yesterday with green dots.
What?
We went through course yesterday. They kept calling them green dots. I never heard called that before.
Me neither. Matter of fact, it was marked on the pallet green dot, and I looked at it and they got a green dot on there. I said, okay. I don't know what makes it. But yeah.
That's a huge place.
So all of our like stuff like Tyvexes, extra stuff we keep them back up so we make sure we don't run out. Is all in these buildings here. Some of the stuff we got in there is just stored. A lot of that stuff up there is we can go up there and look at one of them. Going to, he probably won't want to look at that anyway. Put a lot of time into that stuff.
Yeah, it looks like so. I mean, is this something y'all came up with, or
yeah,
is it something
that Nick come up with?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all this stuff in here is like fireproofing stuff. Has to do with fireproofing. So that's why we got it here. We get big fireproofing jobs. As a matter of fact, we got one in Alaska next year. It's like 3 months long. So we just put stuff here so the guys just gotta come here and get it.
Alaska, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all your.
So like this in here, you're talking about your samples. I'm gonna show you samples. I've got all the welding stuff in here. And you got a lot of our sample molds here.
Here they are.
So when you started saying we needed some more, I kind of was laughing.
Yeah. The vibrators.
Yep, some vibrators. All this stuff here is gunite parts, sandblast parts, Hobart parts, stuff like that. Pop balls for the deals,
The mixing paddles and different levels and whatnot. But they have these things checked out pretty good.
Yeah, they sure. Good thing stuff, I can tell you that. But that's good. It helps you get like this right here, just like the brick rollers and a few other things. Some tripods in there. But it's a lot easier to keep up with stuff in there like this. A whole lot easier.
Because I mean, this stuff can just be out in the.
It would. That's where it would be. It would be. See how that scaffold is over there? That's how it would be.
Where's your mock-up? Huh?
Yeah.
Live section.
Yeah, I had somebody shipping on it a couple of days ago. We're gonna have to so we can get another one. Somebody else ready for one.
Yeah, it's good for these guys to understand. I'm trying to tell them, they're casting samples sometimes in a shoebox and they're wanting to push on it. I'm like, you can't push on it. They're vibrating this shit.
Yeah.
That's not how they're going to do it. So like from right here, well, I'm always wanting to tell them, you got a form here on this side.
Yep.
You got a shell here. But let's say this thing's 20 feet long. How you going to get your hand in there to pack it down?
That's right.
You can't pack it. You need to cast it on there.
Yeah.
They're not visualizing what I'm saying. So now, for something like this, they can see why I say that.
It'd be real simple. But that crane stuff, man, it makes it so nice. I've been with 3 or 4 companies, big companies. I never had that. So I get a gunite rig in here. Right now, we got work going on. I get a gunite rig. Also, I do that truck driver. I pull in here. I have it picked up all the way by one of the 4 things, drop it on there, go down. None of that 2 forklift stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. And then, before this, they had, you'd rent a crane or
Yes.
to move things, flip them upside down. This is definitely
Yeah.
a lot nicer.
It makes everything quicker and faster.
Yeah. The hell, safer.
Saver the main thing, yeah, because that other way ain't the way to go.
Definitely right. Yeah.
18 up in the plans, chipping rocks up on 2, keep it mixing cause you know it's getting shot on my head, so I gotta know what's right and what is not. It don't matter if it's high, yeah, it's refractory, mixing all day out in the heat, yeah, it's refractory.